Join our family of creators. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to the Content Creator channel. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us bring you fresh, exciting content every week. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our journey. This is going to blow your mind. Exposing the unprecedented global influence of Donald J. Trump. The year is 2025. Donald J. Trump, once again occupying the Oval Office, has spent the last 3 years reasserting America's presence on the world stage with a vigor and determination that has both captivated and alarmed the international community. Gone are the days of multilateralism and global cooperation, replaced by a more fragmented and uncertain international landscape. In their place stands a world increasingly shaped by Trump's brand of transactional diplomacy, economic nationalism, and an America-first worldview that has left many allies questioning their place in the New World Order, and adversaries recalibrating their strategies. From the bustling souks of the Middle East to the corridors of power in Brussels, Trump's second term has been nothing short of transformative, leaving both admirers and detractors grappling with the implications of his unorthodox approach to global affairs, which often defies conventional wisdom. Trump's return to the White House was met with a mix of apprehension and anticipation, as the world braced for another era of his distinctive leadership style. His supporters, energized by his promises to restore American greatness, cheered his every move, seeing him as a champion of their values and aspirations. His critics, both at home and abroad, braced themselves for another 4 years of unpredictable policy shifts and diplomatic fireworks, fearing the potential for increased global instability. As the world has learned, Trump's second term has been anything but predictable, marked by a series of bold and often controversial decisions. His actions have sent shockwaves through the global system, upending long-held assumptions about America's role in the world, and challenging the status quo in unprecedented ways. From the outset, Trump made it clear that his foreign policy would be guided by a single principle: putting American interests first, regardless of the consequences for traditional alliances or global norms, a stance that has redefined international relations. This approach, often described as transactional diplomacy, has seen the United States engage with other countries primarily through the lens of economic deals and security arrangements, prioritizing immediate gains over long-term partnerships. Traditional diplomatic channels have been sidelined as Trump relies on personal relationships with foreign leaders, often bypassing the State Department and career diplomats, leading to a more personalized and unpredictable foreign policy. This personalized approach to foreign policy has raised concerns about transparency and accountability, with critics arguing that it undermines established diplomatic protocols. The consequences of Trump's America First agenda have been far-reaching, affecting not only America's traditional allies but also the broader international community. Alliances that have underpinned the global order for decades have been strained, while authoritarian leaders have been emboldened by Trump's apparent disregard for human rights and democratic values, leading to a more volatile global environment. The international system, already under pressure from rising nationalism and great power competition, has been further destabilized by Trump's unpredictable actions, creating a more fragmented and uncertain world. As his second term draws to a close, the world is left to assess the legacy of Trump's disruptive approach to global affairs, and to ponder the long-term impacts of his presidency on the international stage. Nowhere has Trump's impact been felt more acutely than in the Middle East, a region already grappling with long-standing conflicts and geopolitical rivalries which have only intensified in recent years. It is here that Trump has scored some of his most notable foreign policy achievements, but also where his actions have generated the most controversy and debate. Central to Trump's Middle East strategy has been his attempt to reshape the region's security architecture by forging closer ties with Israel and Arab states united by their shared animosity towards Iran. The centerpiece of this effort was the signing of the Abraham Accords, a series of normalization agreements between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Sudan, and Morocco. These agreements, hailed by the Trump administration as a historic breakthrough, were aimed at fostering economic and diplomatic cooperation between Israel and its Arab neighbors, while also building a united front against Iran, a common adversary. The accords were met with mixed reactions internationally. While some praised the Trump administration for achieving what had eluded its predecessors for decades, Others questioned the long-term viability of agreements that seemed more focused on countering Iran than addressing the underlying issues fueling regional instability. Trump's decision to withdraw the United States from the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, commonly known as the Iran nuclear deal, further inflamed tensions in the region, exacerbating existing conflicts. The agreement, negotiated by the Obama administration and several world powers, had imposed strict limits on Iran's nuclear program in exchange for the lifting of economic sanctions. Trump, however, argued that the deal was fatally flawed and did not go far enough in curbing Iran's malign activities in the region. His decision to unilaterally withdraw from the JCPOA and reimpose sanctions on Iran was met with widespread condemnation from the international community, including America's European allies. Despite Trump's efforts to isolate Iran, the Islamic Republic has proved to be a resilient adversary, adapting to the pressures. The Trump administration's maximum pressure campaign, designed to cripple Iran's economy and force it back to the negotiating table, has had a devastating impact on the Iranian people, but has failed to achieve its primary objective. Iran has responded to U.S. pressure by gradually stepping back from its commitments under the JCPOA and expanding its influence in the region. The escalating tensions between the United States and Iran have raised fears of a wider conflict in the Middle East, a region already on edge, teetering on the brink of further instability. Trump's economic policies have had a profound impact on both domestic and global markets. From tax cuts to trade wars, his administration's approach has reshaped the economic landscape. The effects of these policies are felt across various sectors, influencing everything from manufacturing to international trade relations. Section 4. Democracy in Retreat, a Tarnished Global Image. During his presidency, Donald Trump's approach to international relations was often controversial. His America First policy led to strained relationships with long-standing allies and created a sense of unpredictability on the global stage. This approach was a significant departure from the more cooperative strategies of previous administrations. Trump's meetings with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un were unprecedented, yet they yielded little in terms of concrete results. His interactions with Russian President Vladimir Putin also raised eyebrows, with many questioning his stance on Russia's global actions. These meetings often left the international community puzzled and concerned. Across Europe, Trump's policies were met with significant opposition. Protests erupted in the UK and other countries, reflecting widespread disapproval of his administration's actions. His speeches at the United Nations often highlighted his isolationist stance, which clashed with the more collaborative approach favored by many other nations. This divide was evident in the reactions of European leaders. The trade war with China was another hallmark of Trump's foreign policy. His tariffs and aggressive negotiation tactics aimed at reducing the trade deficit led to economic tensions that affected global markets. While some praised his tough stance, others criticized the long-term impact on international trade relations. The economic ripple effects were felt worldwide. Trump's global image was further tarnished by his rhetoric and actions, which often sparked protests and negative media coverage worldwide. His presidency left a lasting impact on how the United States is perceived internationally, with many viewing his tenure as a period of increased division and uncertainty. The global community watched closely, often with concern. As the world moves forward, the legacy of Trump's foreign policy continues to be a topic of debate. Analysts and global leaders alike ponder the long-term effects of his presidency on international relations and the future role of the United States on the world stage. The discussions are ongoing with no clear consensus in sight. Section 5. Technological Gambits in the Future of Power. In recent years, Donald Trump has made significant strides in the realm of technology. His administration's focus on advancing technological infrastructure has been a cornerstone of his policy. One of the key initiatives was the push for 5G technology. Trump emphasized the importance of the United States leading the global race in 5G deployment, ensuring faster and more reliable internet connectivity. Cybersecurity also became a top priority. Under Trump's leadership, several measures were implemented to protect the nation's digital infrastructure from cyber threats. This included the establishment of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA. Trump's vision extended to the development of smart cities, integrating advanced technologies to improve urban living. These initiatives aim to create more efficient, sustainable, and connected urban environments. Education and industry were also focal points. Trump's policies encouraged the adoption of cutting-edge technologies in schools and factories, preparing the workforce for the future and boosting economic growth. Looking ahead, Trump's technological gambits are set to influence global power dynamics. As nations vie for technological supremacy, the policies and initiatives set forth during his tenure will play a crucial role in shaping the future. The future of power lies in technology, and Trump's efforts have laid the groundwork for the United States to remain at the forefront of this global shift. His legacy and technological advancements will be felt for years to come,